Hi, my name's Lee and welcome to Bedtime Stories. Is this the final chapter? I don't know. Anyway, before I do anything, people always ask me how far is Utopia from Calais? Well, Utopia from Calais is about 147 miles. It's about 2.5 hours drive, depending on how fast you're driving. Now, we caught the later ferry this time. It's about 4:20 and I was absolutely shattered by the time I got here. I think next time I'll just catch a 2:21. Be a lot easier. I was almost falling asleep about half an hour after coming out of Calais, out to the port. The other thing I get asked is there a food package? Well, yes there is. Get a full English breakfast and an evening meal. And for the price, I don't know why you wouldn't have it. It is optional. People do cook their own, but me, I like having it put in front of me and taken away when the plate's cleaned away. You know. Oh, yeah, I think I'm in. Lovely. Fancy that. Every business this, because it's just looking old. Just looking old. It don't give you an inch out of this bay. I have to try and walk forward, gain a little bit on him and come back again. Oh, he took off like a rocket. Doing a bit better now. Gone right down into the corner. Right down into the corner. Come on. Come on out. Come on out. Have to dip this other line. He just know he's going to try and find that. Yeah, airy stuff. Oh no! No! Oh. Oh, and after all of that, I'd gone down the bloody margin and just made a mad lunge. Off it's gone. Ping. Oh man. That's fishing. Where was I? Food, yeah, food. Yeah, okay, done food. Back to how's the fishing going? Well, it's Wednesday now. It's been fishing okay. Everybody's having a good week. So let's take a look back at the draw and where everybody decided to go and what swim I picked. I don't believe I just lost that carp. I'm going to lick my wounds and make a cup of tea. Stay out my lines though.
Yeah. Yes.
Hearts. The shooter's hearts. 1 to 6 for the draw. I've shuffled these.
What should we pick? 7.
He's cut.
6.
Hearts.
So, what did
The
you?
Joker.
He's a joker. Yes. Oh.
Shut up.
Walk about.
Up all the cleaning's done now. Just gonna get my hands dirty.
We're not gambling, don't worry.
Yeah,
Oh,
6.
6.
Oh, dear.
Quoi? Non, 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 non,
8.
non, t'inquiète.
Oh dear. Oh, no,
9.
no, turn them over then. Turn them over.
9 you are. He's 9.
Oh!
That's mine.
Fix.
Them are over. You were done.
Fix.
Yeah, fix.
Fix.
No, it's rubbish. Fix.
Redeal.
You've just watched
You
it go.
can't have the deal of picking out the ace.
Four.
4,
Well, there's only one come now, isn't there?
3 and 5. There's
3.
5.
Just yeah.
Obviously me at 5 then.
Got to make sure it's in there. It might not be in there.
Well, if you tell me, we've got to do it again. Better be in there.
What a bummer it's in there. We should have left that out. Okay, as you just seen, we did the draw. Everybody's picked the pegs. Colin's gone in number 1. Chrissy's gone in number 3. Shep's gone in 5. Andy's gone in 2. Richo's gone in 7. And I'm on a little drive down the lane round to peg 8. And through the gate at peg 8, which rhymes, through this little gate at peg 8, if I can get my big car in here, yes, I'm in, that's lovely, I just about fit. Look at what I've got stopping. This is mine for the week. A lovely cabin. I'm chuffed to bits. Let's just leave the car here. Let's go take a quick look at my little abode for the week. No need set a bivvy up. And look at this. This is where I'm stopping for the week. Lights, full electricity, a fridge, 2 beds. I will be sleeping on my bed chair though, because I do personally think it's very comfy. A little table, and most of all, a really tidy view of the lake. Look at that. Wake up to this every morning with a nice cup of coffee and just watch the day pass by. Okay, so this is my swim. Got the lovely little bay down to the right. Can't cast too far across though, because obviously just by the boat there is peg 1, and he will be casting up the lake this way, but I'm happy with the peg. I haven't fished it before, so it's all new, which makes the holiday feel a little different each time, because I do think fishing the same peg does get a bit repetitive, but you have to remember that you're here catch carp. So if you have to fish the same peg over and over again, if it's chucking out loads of carp, you know, that's what it's all about. But I do like mixing it up every now and again and fishing a different part of the lake. The other good thing about being in the cabin, the toilet is right behind me. There's the shower, and on toilet, which I'm about to use, so I don't think you need to see this. Carp just shown right over in the corner in the really shallow bay. Changed really quick, as it said on my phone that we were gonna get rain for the next few days. I think this is the start of it now, but I'm hoping it freshens the lake up a little bit, because it's certainly been needed out here in France for the last couple of weeks. The weather's been quite hot, so maybe this will do the fishing good. I've only got 2 rods out tonight. I'm absolutely shattered. I was nodding off in the chair earlier. I don't think it's going to be a late night tonight.
It carried on raining right the way through the night and into the next morning. I wasn't bothered though. I needed a really good sleep, and it wasn't long before it was coming daylight.
"7:30 Sunday morning. I'm looking at my rods and I can't help but think there's something missing. There, that's better. I can't believe I've sat here all this time without my lucky leprechaun. And just behind Colin is a carp going absolutely mental. Great. Back to this one. There's just a little bit of light there. But let me just adjust this side. There's a bit too much light. Keep him there. Yeah, there is a light. There we go. That's better. Okay. Just after breakfast. Carp number 2 for Colin. The first one was.
First one went 38.14.
Yeah, and this one is?
This went 34.8.
Nice, good job mate, well done.
Thank you.
Not long after Colin put this one back, he wasn't the only one catching carp.
What a fight. What a fight. I'm out of breath. I've got the rod back out on the spot. Important. You can spend too long with the rods out when there's carp in the area. So I've got mine straight back in, grunting at me. This one. First one for me. 12:20, Sunday morning, £34.8, and I am chuffed. Of course I'm chuffed. It's always good to get a carp on the bank. They've been jumping out all morning, just a matter of time. Good start. I was just having a snooze and woken up to a really good take on my right hand side rod, and I'm thrilled. Carp number 2 is a proper unit, a proper unit. I think I'm gonna have to get on my knees. I'm gonna have to get on my knees. There we go. Proper unit there. Ooh, when she behaves. Bet. £52, 8 ounce. Oh, that's a beast of a carp and a mega awesome fight. Just come take a look at the size of the mouth on that. Look at it. A proper mouth. An orange in there. Oh. But whoa, there you go. Whew. I'll put it down a minute. See if I can even pick it up from this side. Oh, that's nice. That's a deep fish. Big fat fish.
It's been munching, Naz. Like split tail, isn't it?
Yeah. Good one, it's a proper bucket gut, isn't it? Nice. Very nice. Oh, let's get it whacking. Oh, try to sort yourself out this one. We'll definitely wait now.
Do we
That's
get
for sure?
Do we get a water release on this one?
Don't know. It's been a while since I've seen a chunky one, a one that's got a mouth on it this big. You know, it's a proper eating machine. A proper eating machine. So I'll just sling out the way, and then you can come out. I'll try and get you up, have a photo before we let you go. There we go. Can't go yet, girl. Not done with you. really want to go.
Yeah.
I don't want you go. Look at the back on that. Dun, 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 I'm a baby. Oh, and it's gone through the legs. It's snuck off out the back door.
Oh dear.
It's gone through the back door, Luke. See you, babe. It only went through my legs, the crafty little fish.
Yeah, you barely got its belly out of the water and it went off on one. Oh
Never
well.
mind. Not a very successful release shot in the water, was it?
Not really.
The rod had only been back in the water about half an hour, and I managed to land another.
Okay, after making a bit of a mess of the water release shot of the £52.8, let's have a go with this one. That goes £31 dead. And he is an angry one. So, again, this may not go any better than the other one. But let's give it. He's like, me don't think so. Me swim away.
You don't like it?
There we go. That's better. I've still got hold of you though, girl. Right, okay. They are so lively. But yeah, it's like swimming with dolphins, this. Anyway, let's let it go, because clearly wants to go. Bulldozes. I'm experimenting with my Irish coffees this week. Made myself a mint one, and that's not very nice. And into a car. Holding its ground at the moment. Hiking down to that after all I've done. All the way around the margin, that one. A really good fight underneath the tip, as you do away from the other line. Just let the rod do the work. And then there you go. Another one to me. Lovely jubbly, carp number 4. Okay, it's a bit of a silly cast this one, because it just goes over the tree a little bit. But goes out. I'm not bothered. And that is just spot on. Clips the tree at the back every time. And cast it over the tree, just above there. But I don't matter. As long as we get it down there, on that spot. Just a bit of slack on. Job's a good one. I'll pull out my net back together. Carp in the sling, ready for a go, get some photos in a video, and be jumping out like mad in front of peg 5. 7:05. Carp number 3 of today. Carp number 4 in total. Smallest one out of the 4, exactly 21 pound. But it's nice to know that the spots are producing carp. It's only all on the one rod at the moment, all on the right hand side rod, but it doesn't matter. I don't care whether it's on one rod, 2 rods or all 3, as long as I'm catching carp. That's why we come. Tuesday afternoon, just coming up to 1 o'clock, time for an update. What's been happening? Okay, last night, nothing happened. It was really quiet and I had the best night's sleep since I've been here. So that was great. I woke up this morning, went for breakfast, spoke to the lads while we were eating. Richie fishing and peg 5 managed to have a couple. So he's had a 20 plus and I think a 34 pound. So he's now off the mark and happy with that. But doing really well is Richo in peg 7. He had 4 last night and 2 of them were 40 pound plus. So he's had 14 carp in total and 2 of those were 50 pound plus, backed up by several 40s. So he's got to be made up with his fishing. Okay, on to my fishing. Earlier on, I made myself a lovely Irish coffee. I was sitting down drinking it. I had a strange occurrence on my right hand side margin rod. The bobbin just pulled up tight, meh, 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 and stopped. I could see that the line was pulled tight still and moving, so I hit it, and yeah, there was a carp on. So absolute perk. Had it on for about 2 or 3 minutes and it just pulled into a little small snag to the right. I felt the line go grate a little bit and then ping. Oh well, yeah, so I lost that. But while I was getting up going to the rod, I knocked my Irish coffee over. So I've had to make another, as you do, you know. I've got the rod back out, I've got an Irish coffee as well. And one other thing, I've got this problem now, if you can see. This is me. 1 sandal, 1 boot. The right hand boot had a hole in, which I knew about before I came on holiday. I did repair it, but obviously I didn't repair it too well, because while I was standing down there, water came in and it's now soaked. So this is me till I can be bothered to do something about it. That's the Tuesday afternoon update. I'll keep you posted if anything else happens. It's about 3:20. I lost one on my right hand rod due to a hook pull, but then my left rod has gone beaming off at about 4:30. This one didn't come off. This one didn't come off. This one goes £44. Spot on. Been feeding that left rod since I got here, and it's paid off. Beauty. Really chuffed. Another one with a big gut. They've all got big guts. What can I say? Beautiful. And there we go. £44. Carp number 5. Get in. The carp started boshing out of the corner. This brings us back up to date and makes all things good in the world. After the epic loss earlier, right down the margin, about 20 foot away from the net, been graced with this one, and it makes everything all good in the world again. I hope you've enjoyed watching so far. There's still a few more days to go, and hopefully I'll be catching a few more of these beauties. I certainly hope so. I have lost a few. I've lost 4 in total, but that's the way it goes. Carp like this, make it worth it. £4, just before tea, and as it said, the weather's changed. Thunderstorm and rain. Tucked up inside, ooh, bit of lightning there. Better put this big pole down with a phone stuck on the end of it. Bit of lightning. Me holding a pole, metal one, yeah. Yeah, I'm hiding inside me baby. Next 20 minutes, and then I'm going to leg it up to the lodge, get me tea. See you soon. Woke up at about 6:30 this morning, popped some bait in, and then about 20 minutes later, had this one on the bank. Here's the smallest one of the trip now, at just over £19, £19 4 ounce. You're still down the margin. Get this one back and get some more bait in, and see if we can nab a couple throughout today. Catching all of these on the A2 baits, creamy toffees, doing the business for me same as normal. And this one's blind in that eye. He's a little character. Oh, coming back after breakfast and coming from peg one, I tell you what, in that wind, it's Baltic ground there. It's absolutely freezing cold in peg one. Whoa, I'm glad I'm out the way, tucked up in the corner. And while I'm round here, let's just show you where I've been casting up to with my margin rod. This is the little bay where they're jumping out at night. Always see a couple show around about 8 o'clock to 11 o'clock. I've been contemplating on whether put a pulley up and use my bait spoon to tuck it in behind the bush there. And just on the corner here, just down there, there's another little spot where they keep showing. But where I'm fishing, it's just a little bit further along in front. Have a little walk down the path and you'll see this little clear spot. So what I've been doing is casting just a bit to the right, and then using my throw stick, just chucking some in. Or sometimes after breakfast and after tea, I've been spreading it out, covering a good area, not too tight. And that's been producing the carp. So when I get round to my peg, get that rod out straight away.
I decided to set the camera up on record to see if I could catch it filming a run. About half an hour passed by and suddenly things burst into action.
Just set that camera up just nice. Oh, this one's fighting back. I'll swim out into the water. Go down in the corner again. To the margin again. If I keep the rod tip down, it keeps it closer to the surface. Less chance of getting underneath these trees. They're overhanging quite a lot with the water being up. The carp can get right in underneath them. Oh, my heart is racing. take its time putting up the margin. Not got to right going. Come on. Literally I swam all the way around that margin. You just have to keep telling yourself, take your time. Take your time. Take your time. What a fight. Oh, this is exhausting. Making a run for it again. Matt, what have you been feeding these carp? He's got to be running out of beans soon. Because I know I am. Oh, come on, back this way a bit. Back this way a bit. Oh, you've come in too close. Why did you come in too close? There we go. Oh, thank goodness for that. Oh, oh, my shoulders. Oh. My shoulders are on fire. That's got to be the most epic battle of a carp I've ever had. Oh. Let's get out and see what it goes. What an epic battle that was. Best fight I've had forever. £28 4 ounce. And every ounce of that is a fighter. Oh. I'm exhausted. Oh. Definitely one of the best fights I've ever had. I'll remember you. I will. I'll remember you. Let's get it back and I'm going to get the kettle on. I definitely need a brew now. Get some sugar back in me. It's just gone 3 o'clock. There's only a couple of hours go now and then it's tea time. So I thought I'd just show you the rigs that I've been using throughout the week. The first rig I had out seemed to be a popular rig at the moment. I think that's why I put it out, because it's popular, not because it catches me carp, because it's popular. Where's the Ronnie rig? Now everybody raves on about the Ronnie rig. Now I had that out for 24 hours and didn't have a single bite on it, so I took it off. I swapped over onto a size 4 curved shank hook with a fairly long hair and an A2 creamy toffee washed out pink wafter, and that put me 2 carp on the bank straight away, one of them being £52. Now that's kind of my go-to rig. The only thing I did different is put a wafter on. Shortly after that I swapped over onto a different bottom bait, that's all. A creamy toffee bottom bait, an 18mm. It's exactly the same rig as what the wafter was on, just again changed the bottom bait. Dead simple. Only thing I've done a little bit different is I don't normally do it, is I put a little bit of shrink tubing on this time, and that's only because I've got the use of the cooker in the lodge and I don't have to keep boiling my kettle up all the time. I've just left the saucepan in there with some hot water in. Makes it easy when you've got a lodge. And that's the rig that's been doing most of the carp for the last few runs anyway, that's for sure. Hopefully it'll put a few more on the bank as well. So let's see how it works out. Them are the rigs I've been using, nice and simple. and it's been putting the carp on the bank. Just one other thing, I brought 20 kilo of A2 baits in creamy toffee, all in 18 mil, and so far I've used 13.5 kilo. Friday morning, down to the last 24 hours of fishing. Let's see what today brings. And as you can see, I'm not particularly aiming them tight, I'm spreading them out. Since Matt chopped the tree down yesterday, it's made it easier to get my margin rods out. So I've got one over on the left hand side of the bay and one on the right hand side of the bay. Whoa. Whoa. And it's the one on the left hand side of the bay that's gone rattling off and produced this one at 35.8 £. So the fishing for me has stayed pretty consistent really. Fishing really well actually. Another result to the creamy toffee. And this one's getting a bit lively. So let's just hold her up for a few pictures. Wet socks. Now I took the muke out
Muke.
in the water
Your muke come out in the water.
because sometimes you can get caught up in the landing nets and that's how you tear the carp's mouth. So I've been unhooking mine all in the water. The carp's mouth is just nice, look. Slide everything out of the way. Okay, let's have that put on one side. Slide you over here a bit, my little pretty. Won't be long before he's spawning out at all. Look at this.
It's full of it.
Ah, lovely and soft, all full of spawn. Maybe another week, another two. I'd say 2 weeks tops.
Yeah.
If the weather stays consistent. Let's see what it goes. It's 30. Oh, it's just over 35 and a half. Just 35 and a half. We'll take it. Happy days. Right. Well, we go. Take the unhooking mat up the top and get a good video of it out the water and some photos. Been bringing the carp up here because there's just better light. Go on that one too. Left rod again, same spot. Tell you what, they've got some really big paddles on them. They fight really well. There we go. Lovely. Another one on the bank. Oh, he did me under the chin before he managed to jump off. You sly fox. I'll let you have that one. Okay, let's try that again. Take it on the left spot, same as before, and he goes 35.5 pound. Absolutely chuffed. That is now carp number 10. Happy days for Friday afternoon. The sun's bursting down into the corner with the wind as well, so I'm expecting another one before tea or just after. But what a cracker. Beep beep. Let's get it back. Turn that one off. Everything's already soaking wet. So, I know. Let's do something different. Oh, we might look warm today, but that water's cold.
It's had a couple of days to cool down, hasn't it?
It definitely has had a couple of days cool off. Oh, let's have it the right way. There we go. Free, my precious. That's the best way to celebrate carp number 10. Now this one's a real corker. Let's have that head torch off. Ooh. A screaming run at 1:10. And what a lovely carp it is. What a lovely carp it is too. Nearly had me. Come on, be good. There we go. What a lovely common. It's almost like a ghosty on its head. Lovely. 37.5 pound. Lovely, lovely, lovely. With about 4.5 hours of fishing to go, I've still got the rods out, hoping for another one. But if I don't, oh beep, I've really enjoyed me fishing anyway. Thoroughly enjoyed it. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed it too. Lovely. What a carp finish the week on. Collie managed to sneak another one out. Last knockings.
4:30 this morning.
Short little dumpy one with the littlest tail
Tiny little tail on
I
it.
think I've seen.
Recognisable, alright, isn't he?
Oh yeah. Nice just to have another one on the bank as well. Bring him a little bit towards you with his head. A bit closer in. There you go. Let's have a little cheeky picture. That's the end of another week. Just want to say a big thanks to Matt. You've looked after us really well this week, mate. The food's been spot on. Breakfasts every morning and evening meals. Can't fault you. I've been stuffed every single day I've come back to me bivvy. Cheers, mate. Much appreciated. That's just not from me. That's from all of the lads out here this week. And what can I say about the fishing? Well, it's been a cracking week's fishing. The venues come on leaps and bounds. I mean, this is the 6th time I've been out here now, and every year I come out, it just gets better and better. The complex is kept very tidy by Matt all of the time, and it's well maintained. The carp are gaining weight like no tomorrow, and every one of them that comes in between 20 and 30 pounds is an absolute scrapper. Anyway, thanks for watching the video. Hope you've enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching Bedtime Stories. Utopia. Is this the final chapter?